Hey there, Tim and here, the Toolman, back at you. One of my viewers asked me to do a loadout video, maintenance loadout video of the Toughbuilt medium tool poucher. This is the Toughbuilt 12-inch tote that I currently use for my maintenance stuff every day, day in and day out stuff. So I'll try to go through this really quick. If you have any questions or comments, please ask me in the comments below, and then I'll get right back to you with anything specific that you wanted to see. I'm a maintenance tech at a property maintenance company, so I use a lot of different tools, and I'll kind of give you an idea. Do HVAC, electrical, stuff like that. So I'll run through the stuff that's in the bag real quick, and kind of give you an idea of how this is loaded up. What I did, I don't know if you can see this, I took a plastic container and actually cut it in half and just put it down in there so some of the small stuff can rest in there and it doesn't actually lay down. It kind of stands up, so to speak. Basically just down there I've got some bit extenders and then magnetic little magnetic deals in case I drop a screw somewhere I need to get out. I got a service wrench down here and a small ratchet, and then basically I have a long pair of needle nose, a little pry bar, 90-degree angle tool, DeWalt. Back here I have a multi-bit nut driver, and then this is what I like about this tote is the handle folds down. A Klein breaker tracer, and then here I have a Malco multi-bit driver here. These are magnetic quarter inch and 5/16 nut drivers for most of the HVAC stuff. Down on the bottom here I have let's see if I can see these. This is a Klein jab saw, and this is, I don't know what brand this is, Milwaukee, a hand hacksaw. It's got a small hacksaw blade that you open it up, and it's pretty nice. It's got a little lever and you open up, it's got a small hacksaw blade. Same thing as like a see if I can do this one-handed. Can't. It's got a blade. Let me see if I can get this open. It's a blade for a sawzall. It's got a typical sawzall blade and fits in there at Milwaukee. I just keep those down the bottom because I don't use them very often. And then I have an 11-in-1 HVAC 8-in-1, I believe it is. And then some 1,000-volt screwdrivers. These are commercial electric. I think I got these at Home Depot. It's got the square tip and Phillips and straight. I have a field piece SC420, and then I have for temperature I have a field piece ST4, which I used can actually use these on there. I kind of like to use these on there. I have them marked because I had calibrated them to the actual ST4 in some ice. And there's videos out there how to do that. I've mentioned it before in some of my other videos that this bar that Clip Tech Toughbuilt puts on there, so you can put one of these pouches on the front. But when you do that, it actually renders a lot of these pockets unusable. So I have a currently I have a C-clamp pliers in there, and a really strong stud sensor. Goes by just uses the magnet to find the screws on the studs, and then I've got a couple lockout tagout things in here. Got a laser temperature reader. This is actually a wrench to break apart the clog on a disposal. I've got the matching commercial electric side cutters. I like a lot of Klein stuff, like Klein wire strippers, and commercial electric needle nose, and somewhere in here I had the lineman's pliers right here. Like I said, I keep a lot of the tall stuff back in there with those two plastic deals. You can do that on either side, but I used up all the pockets. And in one of my other videos, I show how to actually put the clips on side here so you can attach it. I have the pencil thermostat screwdriver. This is the Klein 32581. So I just keep this this little handy pouch. This is probably my favorite one. This is a clipped at small, like pliers pouch, or I use it with the Toughbuilt knife. You see one of my other videos. This one actually uses. I use it for sheetrock and drywall stuff. So we're scraping, and I have to. The only thing with this knife is you have to buy the Toughbuilt blades, which they're not expensive, so it's not that big a deal. So I keep that in there. With this on there, I can still put my Knipex pliers in there. I have a disposal wrench down here, and let's see what I got on the other side. I got a lot of crap in here. It's pretty heavy. A couple picks from Harbor Freight. These are the PD T650 temperature. These work really good in checking temps on ACs. Got these DeWalt. I've got two or three sets of these. I like them. Adjustable wrenches. A Klein Tools tester. Another wrench for disposal. Let me see here. Paint wrench, and 90-degree screwdriver. I've got a little small wrench in there. And then on this side I've got a magnifying glass and little HDX. I got this at Home Depot, little flashlight, which is pretty cool. On this side I've got I believe I did a video on this. This is the technician pouch. So a lot of times, instead of taking the whole thing in somewhere, if I'm doing some light ballast or something, I'll just take this one in. So I keep it right there on the side on this, and I have I did a video on these pliers. These are the Knipex 8201-200 pliers. These are great for trying to get down straight and get a bolt or screw off. You can see I can actually grab that on my truck real well. So check out my video on those. And then I have Fluke 324. I actually got this. Lowe's was doing like a clearance one day. Had been up on the deal for a while, and actually got this for like $90, I think. Normally like $400. And 13-in-1 Milwaukee 13-in-1. I use that a lot. Got a Milwaukee fastback. I carry one of these in the one with the screwdriver in my normal, in my pocket most of the time. And I've got another tester because I usually keep one in here and one in the other Klein tester. And another pair of this is actually the Doyle version of the Knipex pliers, and I lost my small Knipex pliers, so I bought these, and I'm trying them out. I hadn't really decided if I like these or not. They have a little bit more. They're not as adjustable as the Knipex brand, but they're pretty good, and they're locking pliers. But I'll probably be doing a video on those in the not too future. So yeah, I keep a lot of stuff on this thing. Also keep all of the gauges in there. In these, this is a Knipex, or not a Knipex, a Toughbuilt mesh bag. I like the Husky ones and the Toughbuilt ones. These are my stubby gauges for HVAC and some extra. In this bag, I keep different adapters and stuff. Keep some wire nuts and stuff in one of these. I have a little popper fuse checkers, or like a temporary inline fuse, so you can check shorts. I use this thermostat. Got these off of Amazon. They're thermostat wires, and of course the temperature gauges. I got a bunch of different stuff in there. Temperature clamps, I showed you those, and then this I usually just use these kind of in conjunction with the stubbies to check pressures and stuff on doing preventive maintenance. This right here, I set this aside because this little jam bar, I ordered this off of Amazon. It's number 53991. It's called a jam bar. You slide this up underneath the if you got a bolt on holding it underneath the toilet, that's holding the toilet down, and it's stripped out. You stick this up underneath there, and it holds the bolt still while you can actually get the nut off, and it works. This thing works fantastic. I'll have to do a kind of how-to video on that. And I've got this Warner. This is like a 7-in-1, or whatever they call it, for painting and stuff. I usually carry one of these in my pocket or on my belt loop or something if I'm doing painting or scraping or something like that. This is great. I think I picked that up at Lowe's or Home Depot. And then I have a set of, I usually carry a couple of these in the bag, because I use these for digging in garbage disposal stuff especially when there's people around. I don't want to stick my hands in there and have somebody turn on the garbage disposal. Most of the time I just unplug it, but I just want to be extra safe. Fuse, got a fuse puller, and then I love these when I'm doing light ballasts for fluorescent lights. I'm stripping out the wires with these. These are great, fit in there real well. And then got a beater screwdriver, an old one, and then I've got some different Allen keys. I usually keep those in there. There's a Milwaukee 12-inch extension. I got this other big glare flashlight. This thing's great. I think I have the batteries out of it right now. Need to put new batteries in it, but it also does like strobe and different color lights. So that's it. Tester for outlets, and pretty much what I carry every day. Like I said, if you got any questions or comments, please comment below. And if you got any specific questions on any of the specific tools that I carry every day, just give me a shout, and Hope that helps somebody. And this is Terminator the Toolman back at you. And please go down there and subscribe if you don't mind. It really helps me out. And I'll catch you on the next one.